Welcome to Living Room Requests.
Hello there, that's Patricia Hammond.
That's Matt Redman, and we do songs that we don't choose ourselves. Other people choose them for us.
That's you, the watchers. And as we've said so many times, this is a varied,
very varied, this one.
But stick around because we're going all the way back to the 10th
century.
That's 10.
And we are starting with The Road to Calvary by Willie Nile. And this is requested from Stephen. Thank you, Stephen. I had never heard of this artiste before. And it's a very sweet song. So we're going to do it now.
Thanks so much.
I saw... Sorry. I saw St. Christopher walking downtown on Main with Black Madonna, fingers holding a flame. I saw an eagle rising out of the blue. I heard a car crash, it reminded me of you. I saw a baby starve in North Africa. Too weak to cry, her tears fell down on the straw. I saw this orphan lift her vagabond eyes. Right at that moment, I came to realize that you carried me across the mighty river. You lift me up above the raging sea. You give me all this love that you deliver. Straight to my back porch on the road to Calvary. I saw this rich man with his bracelets of gold. 4 cars, a yacht, and a mistress, I'm told. Somewhere a restless wind blows out to the sea. Somewhere there is a place for you and for me. 'Cause you carry me across the mighty river. You lift me up above the raging sea. You give me all this love that you deliver. Straight to my back porch on the road to Calvary. Now if you're wondering where I was last night, with Black Madonna, yes, she gave me the light. I guess there's not a whole lot more that I can say. Just tell St. Christopher we're all on our way. You carry me across the mighty river. You lift me up above the raging sea. You give me all this love that you deliver. Straight to my back porch on the road to Calvary. You carry me across the mighty river. You lift me up above the raging sea. You give me all this love that you deliver. Straight to my back porch on the road to Calvary. Whoa, my wrist. I'm not used to playing this.
That's an auto harp. Hold it up for the
boys and
folks
girls.
at
Hello.
home. There we go. That's an auto harp. This one's a mandocello.
Yeah.
And that was Willie Nile.
This is not actually called the Vagabond King brand of auto harp or make, because I just put that there. It was from an old piece of sheet music that was so beat up that I could just cut out this Vagabond King sign. So anybody looking for the Vagabond King auto harp make will look in vain.
That's called upcycling.
Upcycling.
But you're not the only person to
Making
use
a thing
sheet
look
music
old.
to make artwork.
Yes, I am of, I don't know. There's a soprano I know whose great aunt was a professional singer who used to sing in nightclubs, and she had all this wonderful old sheet music, and you'd think that a soprano would kind of value this as music. No, she used it to paper her bathroom. Honestly, very proud of it too. I'm afraid that my reaction wasn't anyway. La 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 la. Now we're going to go to. Oh, I see. That's why he's standing there, because we're now going to do Lullaby of Birdland for Suzanne.
What about it in particular?
What about it in particular? I'll tell you. Okay, do you want me to sit or stand or talk or what? What's going to happen here?
Well, I'm going to go over here. Let's assume our positions.
I'll assume our positions and I'll continue to speak.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm dressed this sort of autumnal style, seeing as spring is now sprung, but I found this dress and I hadn't worn it yet, so here it is. This is Lullaby of Birdland, but it was written as a kind of a publicity song for a nightclub called Birdland. But I like the French words that were, I'm sorry, I do apologize. I don't know who wrote them, but somebody wrote some French words to it and I like it.
You can put it in the description.
I will put it in the description. I really like them because it's a narrative. It's talking about Lola, and she's in her attic, and when she's bored, she leans out of her attic and she hears the fountains and she dreams of the world of the birds.
Oh, what more could you possibly
Lovely
want?
birds in her robe éclatante, her colourful dress, and this dreamy. I just love I love it. I love it. You know, a lot of people have been bored in their attics of late, so I think it's a good song.
And this is for Suzanne, yeah?
It's for Suzanne.
Right. Thank you.
Quand elle s'ennuie dans sa mansarde, Lola vient écouter le murmure des fontaines qui bavardent à travers les prés et les rosiers. Elle lui raconte la légende du pays aux oiseaux, et pour mieux l'entendre, Lola se penche à l'ombre des roseaux. C'est l'histoire fabuleuse où des oiseaux par milliers d'une île miraculeuse s'envolent éparpillés, dispersés, et promènent au vent dans le sillage de leurs ailes voyageuses des millions de plumes dans un nuage de caresses amoureuses. Au pied d'un rocher, Lola se couche, éblouie près de l'eau, pour entendre encore dans le chant des sources le murmure des ruisseaux. Et sur sa robe éclatante, dans ce jardin enchanté, Lola s'endort frissonnante à la fraîcheur d'une allée parfumée et grisée de l'odeur des fougères. Elle rêve à celui qui transformera pour elle les folies en baisers, un baiser pour la vie. Now, what kind of rhythm was that you played?
Oh, it was like a French person in the 60s playing a little Afro-Cuban montuno. It was like a lounge montuno.
With a little bit of Debussy
If it
thrown
goes
in.
da 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 da, I don't think that would have worked. So it's a bit of a mixture. But put it like this, folks. If you're the type of person who is watching along on this show and goes,
I wish they'd do something else. You can.
How amazing is that? How often do you get?
£33.
How often do you get to watch a YouTube video and go, Yeah, I kind of like the general concept, but I would rather have this for just like $47, whatever that is. You know, about
£33.
£33.
British pounds.
You know,
which we split between us evenly.
I know, but a lot of people watch from the USA, don't they?
That's true.
So that's what I'm
true.
saying.
Very much
Because if you say
appreciated.
British pounds, a lot of people doesn't
What's that?
compute.
Well,
But you know,
fair
and
enough.
it's somewhere in between for euros. But the point is, you can control it. Living room requests, that's what it means. So you can check out Patricia's Instagram below and Twitter, as well as information about her book, which is relevant for a recent concert that we did as well
yes.
of some composers. And that's all I have to say about that.
And Matt's channel too,
Yeah,
where
it is
he
linked below,
demonstrates
where I talk about the
all
harp
sorts
guitar.
of interesting
You're
guitars.
You're really
particularly
interested.
his PhD that he's doing. This one's quite wonderful. I'll tell you the story of how this came about, this request. This is where we're going to go from doing something from the 80s to doing something from, when's Lullaby of Birdland from? 50s. 80s to the 50s, 1980s, 1950s to the 1100s. This is a plain chant by
Don't mind me. Carry on.
Hildegard von Bingen. Hildegard of Bingen. I can hand that to you.
Thanks.
You
carry
recently, Matt and I, this isn't all we've done during this time. We've done a couple of other Zoom things for various outfits, including the Association of Jewish Refugees, Lockdown Presents.
We also did a streamed
loads.
concert recently for Mother's
Wexham
Day.
TV. We've done all sorts of things, but we also
Hexham.
did.
We did
Hexham,
a live stream for a concert series called Live from London. Spring.
London.
It's
Voces
Voces 8. Yeah,
and the concert that we did was called Emma Kirkby and Friends, and we were very lucky to be counted as friends of Emma
way
Kirkby. Oh, goodness knows. Look at him, he's loading himself up. This is like a comedic reveal. Anyway,
carry on telling
while
the
I'm
story.
talking. That's enough from you. Anyway, so we did this.
I've got it.
He's got it. Okay. Grand. It doesn't feel like it, but yeah.
We did a concert, basically.
We did a concert with Emma Kirkby and Friends for Mother's Day, Mothering Sunday.
British Mothering Sunday, which is different.
14th of March. And she's a marvellous person. Dame Emma Kirkby, she is the nicest person in music. She honestly is so amazing. Anyway, she likes to share her platform, and she invited us along, and we started the concert with a Hildegard von Bingen piece. And the thing is, she wanted us to use the neumes, the original way that it's written in that kind of shorthand, rather than, note, as you often see it. Because the neumes, although they take some getting used to, they have a shape and this sort of direction that happens when you read them. And so she taught us how to do it. It was brilliant. And Matt played the drone, all dressed Edwardian because of the other things we were doing in the concert.
But basically it was about 1,000 years of mothering songs, basically.
About
That's
motherhood.
the motherhood. And that was the concept of the program. You can actually find it online. It is a concert you need to buy a ticket for online. It was a huge production involving a lot of cameras and a lot of people. But
like 20.
Yeah, it was really quite a lot. But anyway, that's how we got to this.
Yeah, Patricia
was
I got to tell the
practicing
story.
song.
Yes. So that morning, it was on a Sunday and it was live. So it was on a Sunday, but I was able to do the church that I normally do on a Sunday morning on that day. So I brought everything I needed, my costumes, blah, blah, went to the church, sat down at the organ. I thought, you know what? I'm going to practice this. So I was very cheeky, and during the communion, I sang it just as a kind of practice because I'm going to do it later on live and everything. And these three people came up, a mother, a father, and their daughter. They came up and they were visiting from Oxford, and they were just there for the weekend. and they weren't regulars at this church, and they said, "Was that Hildegard von Bingen?" I went,
amazing.
"Yeah." And then they asked where we were doing it, and anyway, and they wrote it down. They wrote my name down. They found living room requests, amazing. They watched it, and they thought, we'll request that Hildegard. So
thank
here we
you
are.
very much.
So
who is
that was a long
story.
story.
Who is that?
That is Helen, Andrew, and Margaret.
We're very grateful.
Helen, Andrew, and Margaret.
Now, all this time I'm balancing the accordion.
All this time, what are you going to do? Well, we'll find out.
Why don't you tell them roughly what it's
I'll tell them.
concerning?
It's a wonderful Hildegard von Bingen. She lived from 1098 to 1179. So this is by far the oldest request we've had on living room requests. Well done, guys. You've made history. Till it's outdone, I don't know how you could outdo it. Anyway, Hildegard, very, very interesting nun, abbess, and she was a mystic. And so she wrote these wonderful, wonderful melodies, and also the words. This talks about unguent and ointment and wounds and healing, and it's very amazing. O radiant mother of sacred healing, through your holy Son, you poured ointment on the weeping wounds of death. You destroyed death, making life. Life-giving instrument and ornament of joy, sweetness of all delights.
It's amazing. It takes a little longer to say that, but that's the message.
So here it goes. Clarissima Mater Sancte Medicinae Tunguenta per sanctum Filium tuum infudisti in plangentia vulnera mortis cleiva edificavit in tormenta animarum to destruxisti mortem edificado vitam. Ora pro nobis ad tuum stella Maris Maria vivificum instrumentum et letum ornamentum et dulcedo omnium deliciarum quinte nande nobis ad tuum natum stella Maris Maria.
Take that from
So
me.
all Matt played in the actual concert with Emma Kirkby was that. And he was dressed fully Edwardian because of, as I say, what we were doing later. And it was very funny. Emma said, it'll kind of look like Charlie Chaplin coming up and playing the accordion for Hildegard. Which it did. It was very funny.
It's because we did songs
Never a dull
from
moment.
the 1910s after that. Right.
Never a dull
Well,
moment.
my shoulder hurts.
But he upped the ante. You got an extra instrument.
That's it. I've never ever done that. That's yet another combination.
Another
accordion
first.
and harp. Wow, my shoulder hurts. That means we had a good time.
Thank you,
good
Helen, Margaret,
concert.
Andrew. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Suzanne.
There we go.
What a varied concert.
And you can be just like them. You click the link in the description, or sometimes it's a pinned comment. You can just make a request. Thanks very much for watching another living room request. We do have some special ones coming up, so subscribe by the little there, and you can like the video and it'll suggest more to you.
That'll be
won't
very
it?
kind of you if you do.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. See you later. Bye bye.